Hi everybody, this is Steve.
And this is Parnell.
And this is Flippin' and Mashing. And we have two very special guests with us today.
We have our number one in the house,
Andi. She is the star of our best show that everyone has listened to 1,000 times.
I listened to at least 6.
Yeah, exactly.
And then I logged in under my wife's name.
And you listened to it
And then
again.
my dog, Gus.
Right.
And then we listened to a couple more.
Right.
So we're really putting the numbers way up. We're really buffering.
100%. And then we have this other guy over here who's Andy's boyfriend. So, anyways.
Bullshit.
Hey, why don't you guys say hi? That way people know there's other people in the house, right? And we're not just talking about ourselves.
Hi.
Yeah, I'm here too, I guess.
All right.
Not feeling the love.
This is episode 20, and we just had pinball night tonight.
Yeah. We hit up the Rex bar, and we played some Batman, and Andy didn't want to put her name on the board again.
Strange.
She got pushed off.
Correct.
I
That is true.
thought she
I
would
saw
want
it myself.
revenge.
It would seem as if she was intimidated that she couldn't put her name back on the board.
Seems like she forgot her purse on purpose.
Is that what happened?
Interesting.
Did you forget it on purpose?
Yeah.
Do you not like quarters?
Yeah.
Putting your name on boards?
Mm-hmm.
Quarterphobia.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird, but it's a thing.
It's old news.
It's old news. It's a boring game now.
Yeah.
It's
It's
stupid.
boring.
She already put her name on
I
it.
already won.
There's
so.
no reason to play it anymore.
No.
So lame.
That's fair.
So
It's
we
2017.
we also got like trapped watching Sicario there instead of playing, so we were late to come
It
to the
is
office.
a good movie.
No spoilers.
No spoilers. These guys haven't seen it. That's absolutely fine.
They go to Mexico.
Because they don't watch anything else.
There's
saw that.
cartels, people dying.
But they haven't
saw
seen
Olivia
Doesn't watch it
Wilde.
now.
Olivia
Certainly,
Wilde?
she's not. That's
It wasn't
Emily
her?
Bloom.
Oh, it's Blunt. Emily Blunt.
Yes, that's what I said.
Whatever. You can't even give
Bloom
me
is
shit
ten.
for saying the wrong name and then call her Emily Bloom.
Bloomberg.
The angel of Verdun. Oh.
And we came back to the office, we had a couple drinks, and then we just, played a dollar game that you won, Steve.
I won more games than just
But then
the
you
game.
wouldn't buy anybody anything afterward.
That's because I'm a shithead.
Nor
But
play a $10 game.
Mm-mm.
Oh, man, we gotta do like a 20.
I will gladly
do it again, John.
play a $10 game right now. I have a lot of confidence right now. Because the only person that I was worried about was Parnell, and he's doing god-awful tonight. And then you...
Excuse me?
Yes, I was just about to say that. You, every single time I walked in the room, like while you were like play testing, multi-balls nonstop. But during the actual game, I wasn't
is
worried about anybody.
Steve actually beat the trolls when they popped
I
up
did.
on
That
Medieval.
was the first time I've ever seen anybody kill the trolls, and it was this guy. I was proud of myself. Yep.
I'm so proud of you, Steve. It's
I
like you're
know.
my son.
You
or
should be
something.
proud of me.
Me too.
Me too, Steve.
Andy's boyfriend's way proud of you.
So you got to see that rifle game though.
Yeah.
Coney Island.
Get that running, dude.
So we haven't
That
even
looks
mentioned
fun.
that.
Oh yeah.
This is a brand new game that came into the office, our local arcade, a couple days ago.
Parnell's Arcade.
Parnell's Arcade.
Yeah.
And also
The bar
Lowe's.
owner hit me up and said he has this couple arcade games, and if I wanted one, his personal one was this gun game, and it's I don't know if it's a 70 or 72 Chicago coin Coney Island. So there's an actual rifle mounted on this mount. It's like a big wooden arcade box, and then you move the gun around, and when the game is running, there's targets that pop up and a hologram on like a guy on a pogo stick bouncing around.
Wait, there's a hologram?
Yeah.
In the 70s?
Yeah, man. I mean, I think you have to like take a
Because everything
acid
about
trip
this,
and then
everything
play,
about
but-
this game is super old school. Like, have you guys seen the inside of the game?
Yeah,
How it's
it's
just-
mirrors, man.
Yeah, we were
Right.
really confused because when we looked at the back, it looked like it went back for like
Forever.
forever. And
Right.
then I actually looked, like I went to the side and was like, to see how they could
Yeah.
possibly fit all that in this game that wasn't that big.
So this game, they built a vertical city. It's a super long city that they just hand built, and they use a mirror to bounce it at you. So you're looking at a mirror that shoots straight down, and then you look at the city that's vertical.
Yeah, that's hanging on the back
Right,
of
so
the
you're looking
game.
at it horizontal.
Yeah, it's super neat.
It's really cool.
Under the
And
gun,
it's all blacklit, so it's got these cool
yeah,
colors.
you hit the start button and then the black lights come on and the light goes off.
We got to put new ones in that. That was even pops even more.
Oh, it looks so good. But under the gun mount,
An acid dispenser.
And an acid dispenser.
want to get high? Charlie wants you to get high.
And then you wouldn't even need to fix it because they'd be high and they would be set.
You see your own targets that you
You'd be
shoot.
good. No, you'd be just
That's
pew,
smart.
pew, the whole
That's just
entire
cheaper,
time.
really.
Oh God.
They would probably pay you. Oh, you're set. You're good. That's all you need to
Well,
do.
I'll enable the coin mech again.
Yeah.
So the game, none of the targets work, which are running on score reels and switches like an EM pinball machine. However, the noise.
An EM, for those who don't know what that means, an EM is an old school pinball machine that does not have a computer board,
A circuit board.
a circuit board, which means it's not like a video game. It is an old, just only switches, running off of switches.
Switches and relays.
Mm-hmm.
And motors.
Mm-hmm.
Andy, calm down.
You need to
She's
relax.
too
over there.
excited.
And then we're
Okay,
talking
yeah.
about
So the
mobile gaming
bottom
or
of the gun
something.
has a little arm, and there's pre-positioned contacts of where a target is, and so those are enabled when the target is up. And if your gun goes on that contact and you pull the trigger, that is what fires. That's how the game knows that you're actually hitting the right thing.
Sure.
So yeah, nothing comes out of the gun, nothing like that. It's not like a real BB.
But time out. How
Shit.
does it know? Because it's not just back and forth. It's also up and down. How does it know that you're actually aiming at the thing?
That arm underneath it is moved based on where your gun is.
So that when it's like swiveling around, it
Yeah,
has
there's, like-
perfectly positioned in
Yeah,
there.
there's like rivets underneath in
Okay.
that pegboard that the metal arm will make contact and it'll like complete
And then
the
it knows
circuit.
it's aiming at the
Yep.
correct thing. Gotcha.
But the music works and the pew 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 are the gun trigger, but none of the targets work.
Which is the best part of the game so
Pew
far.
pew pew. It literally
Yeah.
sounds like Star Trek,
Just like that.
Like you're shooting a little phaser beam.
I want to play.
Didn't you shoot?
No,
Oh.
I thought it didn't work at all.
No,
Sorta
yeah,
works.
that's literally what he just did. Is what it sounds like. Pew, pew, pew.
You get 60 seconds of pew pew.
But the targets don't work?
Yeah,
Correct.
none of the targets pop up.
Correct. So, you can make noises and you can shoot at just the
well,
the
I
surface.
mean, that's kind of pointless then.
Well, I think my son would still play it for a while.
He wouldn't even know.
Well,
I think he would just sit there while just keep shooting in the dark. Or you, Andy, are big into mobile games as well as Black Ops Zombies.
What, seriously?
Throwing that in
yeah,
That's actually a true story.
it is.
I found that out earlier.
You play Black Ops Zombies.
Yeah,
Which Black Ops?
One of them.
yeah. What are the
you
options?
play
there.
right
She's
now?
able to.
Technically, I think it's just 1, 2, and 3. And she
No,
definitely didn't play
because-
3's aliens.
What?
It was not the one. Well, okay, they came out with some new ones. I don't know if this is 2 where it was a farm.
What? A farm.
Yeah, you're on a farm.
Tell you what, you're playing a game that I haven't played.
Nope, it's the Black Ops
No, I'm
Zombies.
not
like 2,
saying.
isn't it?
I
I'm
think
not
it's 2,
saying that.
yeah.
That might be 2. But I
saying-
like the one in the original house where it's like you go up the stairs and you either go right or left and you patch up the windows and then you go
Yeah,
back down and
trying to
then
add shit to it every time.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
What?
I mean, the originals.
I like the original.
That's a really good game.
So what'd you play it on?
I have no
PlayStation
idea.
2 probably.
Some type of
Xbox.
PlayStation. No, well, yeah, actually, yeah, I think it was an Xbox. Yeah, it was an
Well,
Xbox.
they look really close, so.
Well, I didn't
Same
have either.
game.
Whenever
Same
I went,
controller, was it?
it was an Xbox. Whenever I went over to my friend's house, he had Black Ops Zombies. I would go over there with
One
my
has a
friend.
big
and-
X.
Yes, it
Yeah,
was
and then
definitely.
One has a little P.
It was definitely the Xbox, but we had always begged to play Black Ops Zombies.
Very cool.
Did you play like cooperative together, or did you? Just
Oh
play-
yeah, it was always the 2-person. Me and my friend would play together.
So
Was it a special friend?
Well, she was my best friend.
Ooh, that's nice.
So they eventually evolved the game series into adding stories to it. Did you ever get to that point?
I don't think so.
Okay.
In the trailer for the new, is it Black Ops 3, the new one?
4. Isn't it
4.
on 4 now?
Oh, okay.
Four.
So the new Black Ops 4, there's this huge story mode, like you just said, or it must be continuing from 3.
No, it's completely separate. This is using a lot of it's using only old characters. Did you know this, John? That Black Ops
did from like all the old stories or
Right.
whatever.
So any characters that were in any of the Black Ops in the past, whether it be in the story modes or in the zombie modes, they are using those characters. They're rehashing them and using them in this current one.
Oh, okay.
So you can be your favorite character, which
No.
to me just
Yeah.
sounds like I'm lazy, so I'm just using old people. And
models.
right, and then
Do they
another
have
thing-
walkers because they're old?
No, because it's a virtual world. And they can be whatever age they want them to be. And another thing that seems like laziness is they now just made it Battle Royale. Now,
Yeah.
have you played any Battle Royale games?
I played PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds.
Yeah, you played that quite a bit, actually, didn't you?
I played enough to earn enough crates to sell on the Steam Marketplace to earn my money back.
So you made cash
buying.
moolah.
Yeah, I recompensated myself.
Now, I've never done this. You've
I don't
done
know.
this, right?
I've never played PUBG.
No, I'm not even saying that. I'm saying, like, made money off of your games by selling
I
shit
should
on
have done that in
Steam.
Diablo,
Completed
but I
your
never
training.
did.
I
You had
also
the
did
option.
that on Diablo
Did
3.
you? So how
I
does
don't
this-
remember how it went, but like when the marketplace went live, I found a really good ring that I sold for like $50.
So how does this work? Does this work with all games?
Diablo's, I think, was a private marketplace or something.
At
but
one point, they
PUBG
enabled
is
it.
the Steam marketplace where it's just like you put it up, and if someone wants to pay the price you put,
Uh-huh.
then you get that into your Steam wallet,
Okay.
and then I buy more Steam games. Like
Sure.
I buy the next game that I'm gonna play for whatever.
Back in the day, before Blizzard made a market, you would just like sell your account.
Yeah,
You would like literally give your account up.
I also did that
And
for like
Really?
$200. That's sweet.
Oh
That was
my-
awesome back.
I
in the
didn't
day.
realize that he was like a little pool shark over here, a little Diablo shark.
now, I knew of people who've done this because I knew a person who did this with their Modern Warfare 2 account, but it certainly wasn't for $200. It was like for like $25.
Why? What was so good about it?
Yeah,
Because they
I
had,
never understood that.
because they had a lot of guns and stuff that somebody else didn't have, or they had a lot of prestige or whatever, so they can sell that account, that name. All they have to do is basically give the person the password. Now that person is that guy.
It's so weird to me.
That's all
like,
it is. It's just cheating. Like, hey, do you want to have a bunch of guns?
I'm gonna pretend
Here.
to be this guy.
Yeah, that's all it is.
That's real lame.
I get
It
like the
is.
Counter-Strike skins. Like I got this really cool skin or
Mhm.
whatever. But if you're pretending to be a person, that's weird.
Well, technically, they're now that person. And they can rename themselves whatever they want.
I suppose that's true.
Yeah. They just have to get that password. They have to get that account, and then they can rename it their old account. They just got to kill that old account.
Because back in my day,
Go on.
it was EverQuest, Star
You
Wars
played
Galaxies. Yeah, the original. Like those were the accounts that I ended up selling for a couple $100
You
or
sold
whatever.
yours?
Yeah.
I didn't realize he was he's a little entrepreneur.
You're a money
over
maker.
here.
Yeah, no kidding. Are you doing this
You make
besides
your
that one
you
person
make
I
your
know?
money back. Like you get to a high enough level and you got some good gear and
Where'd you sell your EverQuest on it? eBay.
eBay back in the day.
Jesus, well, they actually
You can't do it
suck.
anymore. Yeah,
Oh,
but
Why?
it's against terms of service or whatever.
Oh. Okay.
So like you're not allowed to do it,
Well,
but
technically, how would they even find out?
everyone, yeah. And the joke of the matter is, if you say your account was stolen, you can get your account back.
Ooh.
So
So you
a
could
little
sell
sketchy.
it,
Yeah.
get it back, and there's nothing that they can do about it.
Okay, wait. So then the person who bought it from you is just
They're
fucked.
That's
They're
their
Like
limit.
fucked.
poof,
Yeah.
it's gone.
Ooh,
Yeah.
see,
You're not
that's-
supposed to be buying. You're not supposed to be selling.
So they did an illegal thing in the first place.
Everyone's illegal. It's illegal all around.
Okay.
So,
Did you,
yeah.
did you recover your account back?
Yeah.
Did you really, you piece of shit?
No.
Wow.
Oh, this isn't even a theoretical thing. This is something that you did.
That's how he knows.
Oh my word! So you sold it, and you sold it for how much? The one that you stole back.
He said 200.
No,
this
not
one.
my big one.
So this one was for what, $25?
Like, I think my EverQuest was 75 or something.
That's still a good amount of money.
And
How-
after
how-
a few years, I recovered it. I was like, this
Oh,
probably won't
okay.
work.
So, it
So
wasn't
I'm
like
like,
a month later.
and then I recovered it, and I was like, oh shit, that worked.
All right, so it
How,
wasn't.
there
how
we
high
go.
was the level when you recovered it?
If it was after a couple of years, he
I
probably.
think he
stopped
got
playing.
me like, yeah, 3 more levels or something.
Oh,
So they probably
so
stopped.
he wasn't even interested in the game. He just
Yeah.
paid to play and then just quit not that long after.
Yeah.
Anyways. Sorry, so screw him.
I mean, it wasn't a super high end, like 1% rating guild, whatever. But
all right.
I think I mostly wanted it back for my Planet Side shit. To be honest,
Planet Side. Never heard of it. This is an
the-
EverQuest.
It's a PC game.
no, it's the MMO FPS first person shooter.
Planet Side.
Yeah.
What was the game? What was it?
It's a first person shooter, but with thousands of people at a time.
Okay.
It was kind of like what Destiny's based off of.
Shut up. Is it?
It's what Destiny should be like.
Time out.
You know-
Time out.
Wait, okay, let me ask you what's the most. How many people would Destiny have in a fight at a time?
At a time, maybe 16.
The maximum.
Maybe 16.
This is like hundreds of people
Fuck you. Are
at
you
a time.
serious?
Yeah, it's MMO FPS. Massively
Is this still?
multiplayer.
Is it still? Is it?
It's on Planet Side 2
I-
now, but yeah, it's a sweet game, dude. It's
Destiny
fun.
was the revolution. Destiny was.
No, Destiny is Diablo 3 but shooter.
Yes. That
This
was supposed to be
is-
the revolution. That was supposed to be the one
This
of a
is
kind.
World of Warcraft but a shooter.
Oh my god.
It's fun.
But that was
like,
also technically what they claimed to be, because Blizzard owns them, or
See-
Activision owns them.
like it was, but it wasn't. Because you can't have 100 people at a time in
No,
Destiny.
not even close. No, they definitely false advertised hardcore on the lead up to Destiny. They said it was the greatest RPG first person shooter that's ever existed. They said they were going to have space battles, which was obviously a complete lie. They said a lot of stuff that turned out to be a sham, and they just shipped out whatever they had at the time, which was a game. It wasn't like it wasn't a game, but it wasn't the game that they sold us.
Sounds familiar with No Man's Sky. Which is now dropping on Xbox.
Oh, everyone's so excited.
Snap.
I guess there's a big update, though, that helped.
Don't they have Don't they
I
have
heard it's
fighting in
better,
it now?
but
Did you
It
play
still doesn't-
after the Xbox?
I never played it. I heard it's pretty, but it's still garbage.
What's garbage about it? Like,
It
you
has
take your garbage
it has
out.
no gameplay. It's just like go fly to a place and then you see the place and then you go to a different place.
Speaking of which, what do you know about Starlink?
I don't know
Nothing.
that one.
Nothing.
No.
Right?
What do you know about Star Fox?
He's a dope ass fox from
he
the
is.
skies.
He's
and
did you know that
dopest-
Steve
he's
has
got a
boner
slippy
for him?
toad
He's
friend
the dopest
and
fox possible.
Steve
what's the hair?
is super excited.
Starlink is essentially like a space fighter version of.
It's No Man's Sky mixed with Mass Effect.
Yeah, there's a lot
Mixed
more
with
combat
Skylanders.
involved. And to sell it, because it's a new IP, they put Star Fox in it
Only for the Switch.
because they knew I'd buy it.
Is this a Nintendo thing?
It's
on all of
E3.
it.
It's not, which is even more crazy. So I'm assuming that Star Fox is exclusive.
We
for
talked
the
about this on the last
Nintendo.
episode, bro.
We
Star
did.
Fox is exclusive to the Switch.
Sorry, I'm not a
But Andy's boyfriend doesn't know
regular
about it.
listener.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Andy, get
Andy's
Andy, get the
boyfriend.
fuck off the
We
podcast.
dug
Andy?
into this for like
Oh,
30
sorry,
minutes.
you're no longer
No.
welcome here. Get the fuck out.
Andy, come back onto the podcast.
Andy, voice your opinion.
About what?
Star Fox. Have you played it?
No.
Interesting. What have you played for? Have you played Mario Kart?
Yes.
Are you good at Mario Kart?
I'm wonderful at Mario Kart.
I knew that was going to be the answer. Do you know how I know that's the answer? Because my fiance beats the shit out of me in regular life, but also, but also,
But also in Mario Kart.
in Nintendo 64 Mario
Polices.
Kart, she's way better at Mario Kart. I literally can't beat her. I try my best, and she wins every time. So that's what I was thinking. I was like, I bet she's really good at Mario Kart.
Even Rainbow Road.
Steve, I'm not saying your wife shouldn't be able to beat you at something, but the amount of
Physically,
times
she
that it sounds like you've tried to beat her, it seems like you should get better. Like you should maybe come in second. No. What place do you come in, like, last?
No,
12th.
I can come in like, second,
That
third,
is
fourth,
last.
fifth, something like
I know.
that. I can come in within the top 5. No, I can come in second because obviously you being the human can beat a computer.
Oh, really? Maybe we should play some 200cc.
Well, let's
pull it out.
Let's just talk about
We
it
got
in
the
theory.
four-way.
Let's just talk about it in theory for the moment.
Nothing wrong with the 4-way.
Yeah, let's all
Local
get
play.
naked.
Oh, what?
Boy. Oh boy. Okay. Anyways, on to the podcast. Rainbow Road.
Andy, what was the first video game you played that you remember?
Well, let me tell you.
Oh, go on.
We have a story.
It was a computer game.
And it was called.
It was called Counter-Strike.
Holy
Shut
guacamole.
Mhm.
I thought for
And-
sure you were going to stay at Oregon Trail. I knew it was gonna be
okay,
Oregon
well,
Trail.
I did play Oregon Trail.
Die of
Maybe.
dysentery?
I liked Oregon Trail. It was a good game, but it wasn't the first game that I played. Also, to go back to the conversation about EverQuest, I did have an account on my brother's name, and he also sold his stuff on eBay, but I
He
didn't.
steal it back.
He did not steal it back.
Well, because he's not a bastard.
There you go.
God
But
damn it. I'm a good person.
for the most part, it was Counter-Strike, and my name was, well, my brother decided to make it. He said, you can't play unless your name is I'm a 12-year-old girl.
Oh, that's so funny.
So that was my name. But I had the little microphone as well to speak in, and people would always be like, dude, you're not a 12-year-old girl. And then they'd tell me, like, I'd type, I'd be like, yes, I am. And they'd be like, okay, say something. And then, of course, I would, and I was a 12-year-old girl, so I sounded like a 12-year-old girl. And then you just hear everyone freaking out that they were playing against a 12-year-old girl who was, just as good as these.
So you were like a
40-year-old.
pro CS player.
Oh, I was a pro.
Very
Damn.
cool.
Oh, yeah.
We're
Very
in
cool.
the,
I
we're
knew-
in the
I knew I was in the presence of greatness.
presence. Yeah, we're in the same room with
Of royalty.
the legend.
I knew it. I could
Presence
feel
of
it.
royalty. Yeah.
Hey, maybe some of our listeners have played her. That'd be funny.
Maybe.
They'll
Yeah.
just get, damn her.
You mean lost to her?
Maybe.
She
I
killed
mean,
me.
yeah.
On sand dust. No, sand bowl.
No,
Dust
I
bowl.
liked Dust. I didn't like the Dust
Dusty.
2. No Dust 2, just regular
Dusty Field.
Dust map.
Yeah.
Tell you what.
I like CS Militia myself.
Is that a mobile game?
No, it's one of the
God
maps.
damn it. God damn it, Steve.
Steve. Go drive home.
It's
Go home.
the hostage rescue.
What's that other one that I really liked? It was kind of like it was like you're the hostage and they're rescuing you in a
SOCOM.
helicopter. You have to go through this like hospital thing.
What?
The
Are you talking about
picture.
CS mode.
Well,
Counter-Strike mode.
no, it's a different game, and it's the
What type of game is
picture-
it? Is it a shooter?
No one knows what you're talking about.
The picture it's on Switch too. The picture is of like an eyeball.
Switch to what?
It's
Oh,
on
it's
Switch
it's on
as
Switch
well. And the picture is an eyeball. It's like an eyeball.
Resident Evil?
Maybe.
That's
Maybe.
It honestly sounds like
You at the end you get rescued by a helicopter where you all jump in, but there's
hate
all
all
these
those games.
monsters trying to get
Yeah,
at
there's
you.
monsters coming.
Yeah.
Oh, Left 4 Dead?
Left
It's
4
not on
Dead.
Switch.
It totally sounds
It
like
is
Left 4
Left 4
Dead,
Dead.
though.
I think it's Left 4. Maybe
You
it
always
isn't
jump
on
in
the
a
Switch.
helicopter.
You
and
do,
you're-
Oh.
and you're always around hospitals all the
Yes,
goddamn
yeah,
time.
it's Left 4 Dead.
Oh,
I played
it's
that
some
one a lot
building
too.
It's on, it's
or-
on Nintendo.
Okay, maybe it isn't on the Switch. I thought it was.
No, it's
But-
not. It's only on Xbox and PC.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I played it on PC, I think.
We built a mod for that game. We got called out for it quite a bit, but I had to always spin it as this is not cheating. This is giving you an advantage over your enemy. That's all. You still have to aim, but it's just an advantage. It's not cheating.
Oh, you're talking about like the
The
controller
turbo
mod.
yeah, the turbo mods and stuff like that.
It was great because you could have dual pistols and they would fire like machine guns.
In that game, they would fire bonkers fast, just wasting people.
That game was
So all
hard.
your guns shot really fast, but the enemies
No.
move like normal?
100%. Oh, it's a turbo button for your for your triggers.
Oh, okay.
So you just pick powerful single fire weapons and
Yeah.
then just have them just machine gun fire.
As long as they didn't have too much recoil.
Oh yeah, because
you don't care what recoils?
You just aim down. Just aim down.
Hold down while you shoot. Yeah,
Exactly.
I get
Did
it.
you see the map mod for Left 4 Dead that's like Left 4 Duluth?
What?
And you get to play in Canal Park.
That's cool. I've never seen that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. We should probably all load it up. Play it on PCs.
So we all brought today Nintendo Switches.
We did.
And we didn't do anything with
We didn't
them.
do a single damn thing with them.
Yet.
But we all brought them to show that we own them.
Yeah,
Which is
we,
fun.
Or we're
Yeah.
playing
showed off our
$10.
cases.
We did show off our
We all
cases.
have different
We did.
cases. That's pretty fun.
It was very
That was
interesting.
funny.
Well, mine's pink, so I didn't assume anyone would have
Oh.
mine.
I thought.
I have the biggest one. If that means
Did
anything.
you-
Compensating.
Steve, did you return the one that was like mine?
No.
You still
I
have it?
also own that. That's just what it is. And I bought that not very long before I bought the current one.
You could sell it.
That's true. I probably should sell it. So the reason why I own this much larger case is because my Nintendo has the grip, and that won't fit in like your guys' cases, like the normal size cases.
That's
So it
true.
needs a much deeper position. Which
It's like an RDS case, but it's twice the thickness.
I don't know what an RDS case
That's
means.
the one that I have
Okay,
that
yeah.
you bought.
Right. Yeah, it's about twice as deep, which is kind of cool because then I can put a lot more shit in. I can put a cell phone in. I can put a lot of stuff in it if I want.
Were you hiding your cell phone in with your Switch?
I can hide a lot of stuff in there. That's where I hide my cocaine.
You should hide other things in there than
Then
drugs.
cocaine?
Yeah.
Drugs? All right, I'll put other stuff in there.
Maybe like piles of cash.
Credit cards and cash.
Kashish.
1s and 10s so you can come play pinball and lose.
What games do you guys play on a Nintendo Switch? Because you guys both own them.
Well, I do have Mario Kart.
Oh.
MK8.
Are you good at that?
Yes. We were over this that I was good at Mario Kart.
Yeah, but they are quite a bit different games.
She did
I
beat
get that
my
they're
nieces.
technically named the same thing, but they feel a
Was
lot
your
different.
nemesis?
Beat my nieces.
Well, yes, I am good at that one. I'm always King Boo.
I am not good at that.
You're not good
And
at
I
it.
own it, which
And
is
you own
not
it,
good.
yeah. What's another one that I like?
We played the shit out of Skyrim, which is ported
Yeah.
to everything.
I did play
It
the
is
shit out of
ported.
Skyrim.
Including Amazon Alexa, which I've downloaded but I haven't played it yet.
Well,
Wait, it's on Alexa?
On Alexa, I have no idea how it plays. I'm assuming it's like a storybook that you have to listen to. I don't know how it works.
well, I got frustrated because as I would progress, the dragon would keep coming and getting me. And then I could never get away from this dragon once he found me. I would try hiding inside, and then he'd never go away, and I could never kill him.
Did you
So
Google
many
it?
arrows.
I did Google it,
In the knee?
and
Yeah.
How do you get rid of them?
you have to kill him, but it's
I
like
used to be an adventurer.
I wasn't
like
good
you.
enough. He came too early, where I wasn't good enough at the game to beat him.
You're supposed to get gooder, though.
If you,
You
just
are,
try
in
not
theory.
sucking.
Andy's boyfriend.
Shut the hell up, Andy's boyfriend.
And his boyfriend has really good tips for life.
Mm-hmm.
Don't suck.
Just be better.
But
So
it
what
got
do you-
too hard, and
Okay.
then I gave up. And
All right. Did you play Zelda?
no,
What the smacks?
How about Rocket League? Do you play that?
I didn't because it was just like Mario Tennis. It looked like it would get really boring really quickly.
It has amazing music.
Well, I mean,
That's not the
isn't
selling
Rocket
point.
League? Isn't it basically
It's
soccer
jamming,
with a
keeps you
car?
in the game.
Yeah, but there's different modes that I didn't even
But
know
the thing
about.
is, it's not even
I
the
don't know.
remote. It's so
it's kind
good.
of like, okay, for instance, like FIFA.
It's so good.
It's the same goddamn game every single time. You're just playing soccer.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
It sucks you in, and you just keep playing it over and over
You
again.
can always be better.
Yeah.
I guess.
Kind of like Fortnite.
Yeah.
You haven't played Fortnite very much.
I gave up after it didn't give me a tutorial. I was like, all right. I didn't even know what I was doing. I don't even
Teacher
know what the
Steve.
buttons are.
No.
All of a sudden, I was coming out of the sky in a parachute, and it told me hold X or hold Y or something. And I had no idea what was going on. So then I went after this person that I saw. Turns out they were on the same team as me, and I was whacking the shit out of them with this axe that I had. And of course, their character would run away from me, and I kept going after them. Well, of course they were running away from me because they were on my team and they were trying to get the other
Fall back
people.
a little.
but I didn't understand it.
Sure.
And then
Oh, I can't kill this person.
I don't know if you can kill people on your same team.
can't.
You can't. Okay, well, I didn't think so because obviously I wasn't doing anything. But
because you tried.
yeah, I tried. I whacked the shit out of this person a few times, but nothing happened. So then I finally, I didn't even realize it. My boyfriend realized it, and he was like, I think they're on your team. And I was like, oh, well, that makes sense.
That changes things.
That changes things.
The other half of their team died
Yeah, we didn't end up
while this
winning.
was happening.
Yep. As I was trying to.
50v50?
I don't even know.
The squads, like
Okay.
4-player squads
Okay,
or
yeah.
whatever,
Sure.
and 2 of them had died, and she was beating her last remaining teammate.
I was beating the shit out of my
was
last
pretty
remaining
close.
teammate, and then in the end, we lost. It was me against someone else, and clearly my first time playing, I had no idea what I was doing, and I built a random house a couple times somehow, and
Well, that's good.
I don't know what
So
I pressed,
You learned
but
how to build.
well, I didn't learn it. I just got
Okay,
lucky and
sure.
pressed the button to build it,
trying.
and then
I think it's A.
I must have pressed.
I'm certain that it's B.
Okay.
But it's Xbox.
Well,
Right.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
That is it.
Yeah,
Good
that
point.
is
Fucking
it.
A.
It is
Yes,
Nintendo's
screw
A.
you.
You're absolutely right.
So I pressed A, I guess, and built a house a couple times, and
Sorry.
knocked down the wall of the house to get some wood to build another house that I didn't know what to do with, and
And then
Did you
quit.
mine bricks?
I don't know.
It's not Minecraft,
I
Barno.
probably did. Is
It's
that
50% Minecraft.
there were 3
It's
things
basically Minecraft,
that I was
but-
mining. It was like wood, bricks, and stone, maybe.
Yeah, stone.
Stone.
The block and bricks. Hang on, let me
No, wool from the
Wool.
sheep. You
There
punch
were
sheep.
there was no wool. No.
This isn't
Drive
Minecraft, Jonathan.
ATV.
No, I did not get.
Shopping
I
cart?
played for a good
A new golf cart's out today.
30
I don't know.
seconds.
I see it on Reddit every now and then, but I don't know any of it.
I would have loved a tutorial.
I would agree. I only booted it up because all my coworkers did, and I knew of the building, but I had no idea. So I sucked.
I didn't even know what it was.
Ease your way into it.
I don't even
mean,
know what I signed myself up for.
The rest of it's just like a normal third-person shooter. So if you just behave like a third-person shooter and then ease your way into the building, you'll be fine. I mean,
You're
it's
good at those, right?
it's
John.
it's hard to build, but again, like if you just ease your way into it slowly, you'll be fine.
I
Learn
feel
to
like
build.
it's not a skilled shooter like Counter-Strike or something where your aiming matters, but it's like, oh, I'm gonna build this wall that blocks shit, or
It's like
build
it's-
an
it's-
advantage point because I got the height
Right.
on.
It's
this
very much
person.
a tactical game of trying to deceive and trick the other person. Because when you ever see like the last 2 people out of the 100, it's always these master builders who are building and falling and chasing each other just with all these crazy
Right.
moves, trying to out chess play the other person, and all of a sudden he ends up right behind him with a shotgun and blows him away. And it's entertaining if you're into it.
I'm too far behind.
That's
There
fine.
there are people who are just too good at this game already.
Do you know what is an easy game to get in that you guys should get into?
What is it?
It's called Paladins.
It's not free yet.
So,
Is it on the Switch?
yes, it is on the Switch. I'm glad you asked.
boy.
What is
you would say.
Paladins?
Paladins is the free version,
Mm-hmm.
the knockoff version of
Overwatch.
Overwatch. And it's just as fucking fun but it's free. So it's
It's not
Okay.
free on the Switch
it's
yet.
not free on
Yet.
the Switch yet.
So
It is
wait.
$35 for some odd reason.
Founders
Oh,
Pack.
shit. That's
If you
expensive.
look at their website, it says it's free. They're mistaken. They
free on
copied and
PC?
pasted. Yeah, they copied and
Yeah.
pasted from all like Xbox and PlayStation. But when it comes to this game, they have a Founders Pack that they released first, and the Founders Pack gives you some extra characters. Because you have to like earn all these characters, just like in all of your mobile games. That's why I feel like you guys would like this even more.
Okay.
It's like a mobile game, but it's on Nintendo or Xbox or anything else. You earn your characters, you upgrade them, and you build them up, and you take down other people. And there's a lot of heroes.
What is this game called?
It's called Paladins.
Paladins.
It looks fun. I watched Steve
Okay.
play. And I want to try it, but I'm not going to pay money for it.
Yeah, I'm not paying $35 for it.
Well, I mean, if you play it on the Xbox or any other device, it's
free.
completely free right now.
So is it
Nintendo
gonna be
is-
free
on
on
my
Switch?
PC
you
account.
think?
It's supposed to be free
Okay.
on Nintendo.
It's like sometime this summer.
Yeah, and it's
I don't
already
either.
halfway through the summer, so at any moment it could drop for free. And on their website, it already says it's free, but they're mistaken,
Okay.
obviously.
I'm gonna let them know. Call them up.
You should.
I want this for free.
Maybe it would get them their butts into gear. Like,
Maybe.
hey, by the way, it's still $35, and you guys said
Said
this summer it
free.
was going to be free.
Go to 4chan and start a fight.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that is.
John's laughing.
Yeah, it's like the ghetto or your Reddit.
Is it?
I don't use Reddit either, so.
Because Reddit to me is the
Wah, wah.
ghetto.
Wow.
Yeah,
Reddit's
if that's the
old.
internet ghetto, then
Then 4chan's even more.
Oh, 4chan's just trolling, baby.
Just
Yeah.
super
It's
trolls.
just anonymous trolls.
Paladins had came out a long time ago on the Xbox.
Mm-hmm.
And I gave it a one-time shot. I played it like one time. Didn't give it a good enough shake because I love it to death right now. But when I gave it the one-time shake, I didn't like it as much as the games that I had paid for. Like, for instance, Destiny. I had paid $60 for Destiny. I was going to play Destiny because I got my money's worth out of it. But now that they've released it for Nintendo, because there's not a whole lot of shooters on Nintendo. And I think that's a really big deal right now. If you have a shooter that's maybe not selling hot, or even if it is selling hot, if you want to make a lot of money right now, port it over to Nintendo because you got no competition over there.
Have you seen how Wolfenstein 2 sold yet?
No, I haven't. I'm assuming it sold gangbusters, but I don't know.
That'd be interesting to see.
that's what I heard. But
Because I know that me playing Paladins is almost completely because it's available for Nintendo Switch, and I love it to death. Warframe, have you played that? That's another free game. That is coming to Nintendo Switch, and I know I'm probably going to stop playing Paladins just to play Warframe, because to me that's like a real game. And Paladins is a real game. I'm not saying it's not a real game, but like Warframe is like a legit super game that is free.
I think they're just different games.
They are. It's more RPG, yes. It has a lot of building up and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean they're both free to play, like, but different approaches, I guess.
All right, everybody. We're kicking Andi out of the office. We're going to keep her boyfriend hostage.
Fuck.
Play some pinball.
$10 game.
$10. We're going to go play $10 game. Let's see who's going to come rich.
I think
So-
that's a good way to wrap it up. Because I got a 50% chance to win.
It's true. After I forgot my purse.
You can find us on Spotify,
Yes.
PodBean,
Yes.
all your podcasting apps,
Yes.
Facebook's
True.
face page.
That's not
No.
true. That's
Wait,
not,
wait.
that's actually
There's a
false.
Facebook page for these?
Yes.
Yes, face
All you have
page.
to do is go to Facebook and search for
Facepage.com.
flipping and mashing. Or
Flippin
flippin.
and mashing.
Flippin' and
No G,
mashing.
but then a G.
Same with it. Are
Okay.
you guys on Spotify? You guys use Spotify?
I mean,
Spotify.
Good. You guys are. You guys
I
are
have a
still millennials.
playlist on Spotify, but
We're on Spotify now.
okay.
Because we're legit.
Whoa.
We're too legit,
Whoa.
but we might be too legit to quit.
Okay.
So you
And
can't quit.
the same
Yeah.
with Podbean. We're on Podbean. Just search. No matter what platform you're technically on.
Are we on
you just
Xbox?
search for. Yeah, if you use Spotify, technically.
No, but isn't there an Zune?
No, Zune
Wait,
doesn't
Zune's
exist.
still around?
Zune has been dead for
And
minimum of 6 to 7 years.
No,
Are you
not
sure?
that long.
They converted it, I
Minimum.
thought, to their own little audio thing.
They did. They converted over to they shut down Zune and they renamed it Xbox Music. They shut down Xbox Music
That might be
2
true.
years later, and they renamed it Microsoft Music. And then now they've shut down Microsoft Music and sold off everything over to Spotify.
Oh, wow. Your
Because they
historical
bought
facts
Spotify?
of this are very intriguing.
Well, that's because I followed them the whole way. But
Original Zune was sweet.
it was sweet.
My
I'm
wife-
glad
my
that you
wife
thought so
has a
too.
Zune.
I had one.
We pop
It's
it
great.
open every once in a while and get some jams going.
It's cool. It's a cool machine. It was unique. By
It was
unique,
better
I mean
than
it
the
wasn't,
iPod.
It wasn't the
I'll
iPod.
say it. Fuck you.
Right.
I don't like iTunes. hate
I don't
being
like
strapped.
iTunes
That is a
either.
garbage program.
To me, it
I don't want
was-
to pay
it was sticking it to the
$1.29 per
man,
song.
Sticking it to
Come on.
iTunes.
Winamp. It really
No.
kicks the,
The
llama's ass.
What are you talking?
You never
about?
used Winamp?
We don't know.
Never. I
Oh
have
my
no
God.
idea what you're referring to right now.
They don't know, but we know.
I
Well, that's
don't
because
know.
they're young.
I know.
Well-
These babies.
How old are you?
I'm 32. I'm pretty sure I'm older than both of
These
you.
babies.
You're older than both of who?
Us.
Oh.
Both of you guys combined. Don't know.
You got a year.
You guys
on
are at
me,
least 14,
but
right?
I'm the oldest here. I'm the
She's
eldest.
14.
I am not 14,
Well, she's a
John.
12-year-old girl playing Counter-Strike. So.
Okay.
That was 3 years ago.
Hey, we need to
so-
play Fortnite, and you should be the. I'm the 12-year-old girl.
All right. Sorry. So anyways, we are going to wrap that up here, ladies and gentlemen. We will have another podcast out to you very soon. And I think that's actually
We'll have a normal one.
right. Not just a normal one.
We're gonna.
We need to dive more into the Coney Island situation because we're going to try to fix that sucker up.
We gotta drill the locks, baby.
But anyways, again, until next time, you guys have a great day.
Bye bye.